In a world where ordinary men can excel doing ordinary things, this man has single-handedly lowered the bar. From the scrambled mind that brought you Mad Madness and Beagle Rare comes this underwhelming Friday night special event. Matt Porter is the Blendigeddon 2 World Champion and the 2020 World's Top Whiskey Taster. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your glass and shake your ass for ADHD Whiskey Live.
What's going on, everybody? Unmuted microphone, only 5 minutes late. No big deal. Just friggin' nailing it, left and right, up and down, all over the place. Happy Friday night. Feels like it's been longer than a week, but it hasn't. It's only been 1 week. It's been 1 week, but it feels like many of weeks. But as my friend Tim Weeks would say, the week, I don't know what Tim says. Anywho, what's happening? What is happening? I'm excited to be here with all of you this evening. Big night tonight. Great big night. It is the Ultimate Flighting Championship Heavyweight Championship. 7 heavyweight pours, 7 heavyweight bourbon pours await us in front of me. Just ready to rock and roll, ready to go. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 183 people in chat, and I'm super happy about that. If you missed on Tuesday when I was on the Bourbon Junkies live stream, I'm sure you didn't, because everybody's watching that. Everyone's watching their stream. Sean did send a 1792 sample. It did arrive today. I just tasted it, and terrible. I have no idea what was wrong with this bottle, but bad. They were right. It was bad. My mom's here. What's going on, Mama? Wendy Miller, DeSander. What's up, DeSander? Rob D in the weekly top 40. Corey Bush, Wendy Miller, walk-offs in whiskey. Oh, that's a home run. This is the worst Harry Carey impression ever. Eric the Barbarian, does it look like Matt was a picky eater? No. I am picky with my friends called Eric, though, and by called I mean named. Any Eric with a K has to go extra far to gain my friendship, and your name is spelled wrong. So I will break into your house and clean out your kitchen, refrigerator, pantry, and I will find your secret hiding places for food, because no, I'm not a picky eater, and I will prove that when you wake up to no food and say, oh my God, what happened? Was it a raccoon? Was it a raccougar? No, it was a Matt Porter, and Matt Porter ate all your shit. Eric. Uncle Robbie's here. Matt Horn competing tonight in the heavyweight division. DC, one of my favorite people. DC, this is a top 10. DC killed the thumbnails for this, and I agree. It's a whopper of a thumbnail. A whopper, they say. Whiskey Central Shayla, LFG, Lake Fork Guy. If you don't watch fishing on YouTube, Lake Fork Guy, great fishing channel. Jeff Maher is up in his house. Jeff Perkins, Chad Sagert. Gert, just for you, I did it. Mogi, hello all. Blue Note Uncut tonight here. What's happening? What is going on? Julie L, the amazing. My biggest fan, Julie L. Even though I guess I used the word fan before. It's the second time I've ever used that word, and I deserve to hit myself for it. So she's the best. That 1792 small batch is lingering in my mouth. Not good. That's better. That's better. Little something extra special in that glass. Just going down right tonight. Heavyweights tonight. Can't wait to get into it. If I just spiked the mic, that's because I'm super excited. Oh, Biddy in 1965 is here. Man, oh man. B. Johnson. Bourbon Boss Man says happy Friday, and the boss man, you know what? If he says cheers, that means he's the boss. So everybody cheers. Ding. Janelle G, happy Friday, all. Happy Friday, Janelle. Dunny's up in this mother. Dunny, I got your text earlier. I meant to text you back, but didn't yet. But I will. Can't even remember what it was about, but I did get your text later than you sent it because I was driving today with no service and shit gets weird. I get text messages like days after I drive through that area. Duke McHale is here. Mr. Duke McHale, B. Johnson, Big Johnson himself. What's going on, B? What's everyone pouring this evening? Yeah, that's a great question. I'd like to know as well. My whiskey lab in his coat and everything is here. Saucy Shane getting sauced up. Janelle G starting the night off with a Midwinter Night Dram Act 10. Just bragging it up. Janelle's just bragging it up. B. Johnson opened up a green spot last night. James Groff with the C922. Do you like it? I enjoyed it. I am enjoying it. And I think that backups are in order. I think backups are in order for the C922. If I see one. Because Ron L spoiled me with that one. Speaking of Ron Miles, Tom Brady better hope Giselle isn't watching tonight. They don't call Porter Mr. Steal Your Girl for nothing. Ron Miles, geez Louise, hopefully, never mind. Nope. That video was your wife doing the SJ in the glass and spilling it. That was a funny video. I laugh about it a lot still. In my head, I giggle about it. But nobody's called me that since my 20s. And unless they have and I didn't hear it, that's possible. That's a possibility. That is possible. Cheech Artolino is here with the cheers and the fingers like this, whatever that is. Beldar or whatever, Coneheads. Cheech Artolino is going to go live after I'm done here tonight. So that's going to be a fun thing. So make sure that you'll check out Cheech after this. That is Whiskey Encore. 3 drinks down. Nicholas Jones says, what did I miss? Nothing. Just a sick intro. Just a super sick intro. And me blabbing for a few minutes. For 7 minutes I've been blabbing. Will Henderson, let's friggin' go. 4-Leaf Whiskey, Mark S., Greer Crabtree, Average Drinker, Dara. Thank you so much, Dara. Speaking of Midwinter Night's Dram, hooking a brother up with one of these and one of those, and they went to Utah and didn't F around. Thank you, Dara. Thank you, Dara and Bill. Appreciate you two a lot. Tommy D is here. Friggin' Tommy D. Love you. Love you, Tommy D. It is 8:12. That same vehicle went by the other night, roughly about this time. The Grease, driving down to the beach so mad. Driving down to the beach so mad, I dare you to make me laugh and wake up my kids. You can't dare someone to make you laugh. That doesn't work ever. Dramhound's here. Friggin' Dramhound. Thinking about you, brother. Love you so much. My big, tall, friggin' amazing man of a friend from the east side. East side? That's backwards, I think. I don't know. Chad's here. Oh my goodness. Cold-Claw? No. That's Callaway. Cold-Claw? Callaway? Same thing. 265 people in chat. I can't wait to get into this flight, but before we do, we have a thing to talk about. A couple. Joe O'Sullivan first says, I hear some Hellfire whiskey is being consumed tonight. Brandon has requested a clip. I did text Brandon or send him a message, and I was like, so what's up with this Hellfire stuff? I'm going to try it at the end of the stream. I'm going to try Brandon Sprague's Hellfire whiskey. Oh, he did message me back. 50% Jim Beam white label and 50% Canadian Club. 100% barley whiskey. 150% Canadian Club barley whiskey. I soaked Reaper peppers and ghost peppers in it for 15 minutes. It's definitely hotter than a jalapeno, but won't kill you. Make sure to drink it after you're done doing anything serious tasting-wise. Sounds easy. Sounds super easy. No problem. No sweat. Or maybe some sweat, possibly. Rod Starks, what's going on? All right, I'm scrolling down. Wait, what's that sound? America? Oh, sick Nick. Friggin' love it. Top Dog is here. I gotta say hi to Chris Martin, what's going on? Bubble Bath Bourbon, what the heck is going on in here? I'm so excited for tonight. 700. Ooh, that is, you know what? We finally hit my BMI. That's definitely just past my BMI. 700,700. We finally nailed it. Rob Morrison, T. Jarrett. 3 drinks down, topped up. Okay, I'm super excited. We have 2 things to taste a sip of before we get in to the heavyweight finals tonight. The heavyweight finals. If you are new here, what we are doing for the heavyweight division, patrons, what's the correct word? Donated samples of whiskey into the heavyweight division. The heavyweight division is 115 to 125 proof is the heavyweight division. 115 to 125 has to be a bourbon whiskey, and between those proof points, could be finished, could not be finished, but has to start as a bourbon and could be finished or not. But 115 to 125 is the proof range tonight to crown a heavyweight champion. My rules were this: if you think you have a bottle that could claim the heavyweight crown, go ahead and enter the heavyweight division. And 7 people have entered, and one of them will leave with the belt. And by belt, I mean they're going to be the champion. JD Wilson, I appreciate you, bro. You have helped me make some great bourbon grabs in the past few months. Cheers. Great, JD. Thank you for the super chat. And hopefully I didn't lead you astray in any way, but I appreciate you saying that. Bobby Shaw, sorry for hammering you about Into the AM. The likes put me up to it. I don't even know what you're talking about, Bobby Shaw, but I still love you anyway. AB Cigars, Alec. Hey, buddy. Alec, I love you so much. You're amazing. This live stream is, why the heck did that go? It was there, then it was gone. It is brought to you by Alec Bradley Cigars. And if you are interested, Alec Bradley has a rare character bourbon. It's like a 6-year bourbon on Bourbon Outfitters. If somebody wants to put that link in the description or in the comments box to the Alec Bradley rare character pick, I still think there are some left. There. Friggin' Alec. What a glorious man and a glorious person. Well, that's a horn. Wonder why. Oh, the kids are home. The kids and mama. Lucas Opener. The worst 1792 is their bottled and bond. I've had good bottled and bonds. This 1792 small batch is the worst one I've had in a while as far as a 1792 bottle goes. Boy, am I far behind here. Grandma picked up an Unforgotten. Gotta say it's a pretty good birthday present to myself. Damn tasty too. Jealous. Super jealous. Stuff and Whiskey. They're going to be popping in a little bit to say hello and talk to you about a little something happening this weekend. JJ said another horn. Like I'm not doing anything on the other side of the garage door. That's fine. Are you going to do a blind of this year's ECBP now that you have had them all? I could do that for sure. Definitely I'll do a video for that. My mom says, absolutely love Jonathan Cook's voice. He is the man with the plan on the introduction. Jonathan Cook. He does, yeah. What on earth is happening in this house? Boom, bang, pow. Everything's getting slammed. How is that a real thing? No idea. Cheers, champ. Cheers, Will Henderson. Love you so bad and so much. Did the 1-chip challenge and my guts almost imploded. Yeah, that's not happening over here. I don't want to end up in the emergency room. That'd be bad news bears. Bourbon Engineer, cheers. ADHD Whiskey here. We may see you again this weekend. What? Confused. Kevin Hodgins. My main man, Kevin. Sipping on La Four Roses small batch tonight. I love you, Kevin. That's great. If you don't get the joke, then it's because there was a little snafu with the Bourbon Junkies stream. Jeff Maher picked up an ADHD Starlight and AB Rare Character. Can't wait. # Porter Rules. The little red panty night and the Alec Bradley pick. Can't wait to get the Alec Bradley bottle. It's going to be a good one, I'm sure. Sure of it. Okay, I think we're done here. Marty's here. Sorry if I missed your chat and it's very important, or or if you want me to see it again, put it in the comments now that I'm at the bottom here and caught up. If I missed a super chat, put in capital letters, hey asshole, missed my super chat, and then put what I missed, because super sorry if I did that. 19 minutes deep, and we are going to, before we get into the heavyweight flight, talk about 2 bottles I just received from Jack Daniels. This is the new Tennessee Tasters, but it's not Tennessee Tasters anymore. Now it's called the Distillery Series. They sent me 2 of these. I believe they just got released. I could read their paper. That would probably help. These are 2 rye, Jack Daniels ryes. Yeah, okay. So it says one of them is a straight Tennessee rye whiskey finished in high toast oak barrels, 101 proof. And then the other is a straight Tennessee rye whiskey finished in high toast maple barrels, 101 proof. It says released July 2022, but I just received like their media notification earlier about it. So like, I don't think it was released in July. I think it was just released. So let's start with the high toast oak barrel. America. Thank you, Jack Daniels, for sending these. Friggin' Jack Daniels is great about sending stuff to not the bourbon junkies, but to me and others. So thank you, Jack Daniels. Friggin' DSPTN1, am I right? So we're going to taste through these, and then we will get into the heavyweight championship. The heavyweight championship. Stuff and Whiskey says they just hit stores here 2 days ago. Okay. Yeah, so they were just released. Are you coming east next week? East next week. Oh, no, I'm not. I should have. Oh my gosh, I forgot to text Shook. I'm not. Chrissa will be working, and I have a tasting that night for the Colorado fire relief that Average Drinker Dara, that fundraiser. The 13th is the night where I'm doing that tasting as well, so I can't make it. But I hope you guys have a ton of fun. And it sucks that I'm going to be so close and not be able to see you. Oh, that's dark. That is a dark Tennessee whiskey. Horses and Bourbon, super excited for Stuff and Whiskey stream Sunday. Me too, and they will be popping in here shortly to talk about it, because it's a really important thing that I would like them to talk about, because I suck at talking. And if I can have somebody else make sense, then I'd rather them do it than me. Yeah. Kevin, it was terrible. The one he sent was bad. Ooh, wow. Honestly, if you know anything about my palate or what I enjoy, I'm not a gigantic fan, neither figuratively, literally, or whatever, of toasted barrel bourbons and rye. Some of them come off as just too much varnish to me, but this doesn't even seem to have that characteristic at all. It's a high toast, no char oak barrel. Aged in charred white oak barrels, then finished in our proprietary high toast, no char oak barrels. High toast. Wow, that smells amazing. Getting a little bit of the toastiness to it, but it's not like the varnishy toastiness that I don't like. It kind of smells like a hickory smoked bacon. Not the bacon part though, but like the hickory smoked portion of it. You know, if you get like the applewood smoked or the hickory smoked. Oh no, maybe this is more applewood, I mean. I don't know. I have a child throwing a fit in another room. Angry child. We'll try to ignore her. Unless, of course, she starts using the F word for the first time. Yeah, there's lots of heavy syrup. I'm going to do a full review of both of these, so this is just first impressions, but my first impression on the regular toasted barrel one is really good on the nose. Oh, wow. That's different. People drag racing outside. Those are ridiculous. I can't. My attention can't handle this. Huh. Wow. That is wild. That's a wild rye whiskey. That's going to take me a while to wrap my little head around. But that is... Huh. The finish on it is very unique. And man, oh man. Almost like a smokiness or like an ember. Like if you were to like eat an ember and it didn't burn your mouth because your mouth was made out of something that's, could handle an ember. That tastes like firewood in a good way. I like that. Dang. Another toasted. Even Doers is getting in on the toasted game. When will it end? Bubble bath. I think I know what you mean. Totally know what you mean. 100% know what you mean. But this one's way different for some reason. Are they at retail? Yeah, Stuff Whiskey said that they were hitting stores this week. They had already hit stores. 12 bottles of each. Andrew Patrick, first bourbon night in my new condo. Cheers, cheers, Andrew Patrick. Congrats on the new condo. Okay, first impression of the high toast oak barrel finished rye is I like it. How much I like it will depend more on once I get further into it and can really think about it, but it's super unique. If you're looking for a unique rye whiskey, what on earth? Ford Rangers is racing out there. America. Now this one is the maple. This one is the maple. All right. This is aged in charred white oak barrels, then finished in our proprietary, so it's, that it's unique, high toast, no char maple barrels. Okay. So I'm expecting maybe a little syrupy action out of this, possibly. Maybe a little syrup. And I know that they mentioned the age on these. I will get into the age on the review video. I'm not sure, but I know that they're not young whiskeys. The Josh Man. Hey, Matt. What's up, Josh Man? Oddly enough, on the nose, this one isn't like as... This one kind of smells bourbony. Sweet and bourbony. Oh, now it's getting a little minty, maybe. Little minty, little interesting. It's hard to really... I was expecting a more maple. Now I know what it's like to expect something that you don't get. You know what I mean? Sorry, wifey. Like more than 2 minutes. Done that. Much lighter on the palate. Not as much going on as the high toast one. I think I prefer the high toast one immediately, but once I review them, we'll see more. We'll dig into them deeper at a later date. Like deep diving into a deep end of a pool, because never dive even remotely deep into a shallow end. I see that on the sides of pool all the time with the crossed out diving person. So don't deep dive over there. But I'm going to deep dive into these eventually. But I'm going to say this: if you go into a store and can only afford one of them, my preference immediately and probably lasting into the future is the high toast. Yeah, the high toast oak barrel, not the maple. Interesting. I thought I was going to go the other way on that. And speaking of going the other way, can't segue like that. Let me try to think of a different segue. Speaking of segues, if you ever thought that, no, I don't think he'd write a segue either. I don't know. A couple of great friends of mine who have never met, some of the greatest people I've never met, are here to share something with you. So right before I get into the heavyweight championship of the world of this Ultimate Fighting Championship, I want to bring on first Josh and Aaron from Stuff and Whiskey to talk to you about something going down this weekend. Josh and Aaron.
Hey.
What's up, Matt? You can't make assumptions, man. You'd be surprised what I've ridden.
No sound. I can't hear you.
Oh, no.
No, for real?
There's nothing. There's
Are we
nothing.
muted?
No, you're not
No.
muted, but I can't hear you at all.
I
Oh crap! I gave it away. That's a joke. It was a joke.
checked the audio.
I was like, so
Yeah, I knew you would. Yeah, but
What's
I got
up,
you
man?
for a second.
you
Oh,
did.
nothing. Just about to get into 715 to 125 proof pours of bourbon whiskey, which should
No
be
biggie.
interesting. Should
We're
be a little
also
bit
drinking
fun.
something in that proof range.
You are drinking Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered. Oh, ooh, I know what that is. I like
Yeah,
that
you
bottle.
do. Yeah, I like it
Oh.
too.
It's nice.
It's pretty good.
These two are the best. Before I'm gonna miss this, Lucas Opener says like Niskis Applewood smoke. I don't know what that is, but probably I would imagine they're all kind of the same. You know, all the Applewood stuff probably close to the same.
I would
So,
guess
Josh and Aaron, you're doing something that you do every year. Second year, right? Is this the second annual fundraiser for you guys?
Yes.
Yes, second annual. This is our second year on YouTube. We are now doing our second annual fundraiser. We figure if people are going to watch, then we're going to try to use it for a little bit of good,
Yep.
bring awareness to some causes, and help some people in the process. So that is that's the MO. That is what we want to do.
It's
so
going down on Sunday night.
Sunday.
This Sunday.
This Sunday.
Yes.
At
And
9
what
p.m.
time is this happening at?
9 in the p.m. on the Eastern Coast, 8 p.m. Central, 7 Mountain Time, 6 Pacific.
Yeah.
What time in
Good
Beijing?
job. Oh, I don't even know.
Middle of the night.
And
Middle of
I
the
thought that you were extra involved in this live stream. Turns out, maybe not. Maybe
No.
you're just. No, I'm just kidding. But can you speak on just for a couple minutes or a minute or however long you want to about the cause of this fundraiser and like what you got going on, like why you do this and how important it is to you and how important it is to basically everybody, because it is. I was going to talk about it, but I suck at talking, like I said earlier. And I don't know. I'd rather listen to Josh and Aaron's voices because more dreamy than mine. So take it over. Let everyone know what's happening this Sunday. What you doing?
Josh does have a dreamy voice.
Well, I was going to
so
say that
I
about
concur.
you and you. So
And a very nice Adam's apple. Not you, Aaron, Josh.
good distinction to make there. Yeah.
Mhm.
So we are doing an annual fundraiser. We try to do this every year in October, right around World Mental Health Day, which is October the 10th. So happens that we stream on Sunday nights. So October the 9th lined up really well for that. But we are going to be doing a fundraiser for To Write Love on Her Arms, which is a charity organization here in the U.S. that helps people not only with bringing awareness to mental health issues and destigmatizing them, because we all have mental health. Like, even if you're good, you still have mental health. It's just good, but we all have varying degrees of mental health. And it's something that, you know, if you just watch YouTube and see people's posts and things like that, you don't realize when somebody's having a hard time.
Yeah.
It's really easy to see if someone is physically injured, but if someone is struggling mentally, emotionally, it's really difficult unless they disclose that information to you. So we want to support this organization because they help destigmatize, but more importantly than that, they actually use the money donated to really help people. Like other organizations do government funding for research and others do lobbying and things like that. This organization actually helps people who are reaching out and need help. And that's a really personal cause for us, for me in particular. And yeah, we're just really looking forward to this. Last year, we raised over $15,000 with the help of the whiskey community.
Yeah.
Which
blew our minds.
Yeah.
Because I think at that point we had only been on YouTube for
a few months,
6 months, maybe not even.
No.
Yeah.
And so this year we have 67 or 68 items for giveaway. There's a bunch of handmade stuff for like barware type things. There's also like 50 something bottles. Let me run through what you guys could potentially win if you wanted to
Just
donate.
just a couple.
Matt, question in the back, sir. Yes.
I've never been number 69 before, or even in the position to be, but I would like to offer up number 69 if possible.
Yeah.
I think Josh will take you up on that.
Yes. We'll put it in, Matt.
That's what she said.
So many things. So the bottle you just showed what you're drinking tonight is one of the couple bottles that I own that's basically priceless to me. It's, you just can't get it. You know what I mean? It's like when I run out of mine, they're going to be gone forever. That particular bottle, I only have one of left. That's going to be mine, just going to be sitting on a shelf when my other one's empty. The other one I have the one I have open and two more of for now until Sunday night, because someone's going to get the first blend I ever did, a NASA Family Reserve ADHD Whiskey, American whiskey. So this is the NASA Family ADHD Whiskey. I had 3 left and I'll have 2 after this. So this is going to be something I'm going to put up. It's going to be, I mean, is it worth like $1,000 million? No, but you'll know when you have it in your hands that I would probably pay you that to get it back, because it's something that's just super cool. It's the first blend I've ever did with anybody. G Nassif was awesome and let me do this. So I'm going to put this up in your giveaway.
That's
awesome. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Here you go, guys. Just donate $500 and everything goes through GoFundMe straight to the charity through PayPal's Giving Fund. And then you win the bottle and then just sell it back to Matt. Double your money. Great strategy.
And it's tax deductible.
And it's tax deductible. So you're like tripling your money.
Jeez Louise.
Brilliant.
Oh my goodness. Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead. I'll shut up.
All good.
That's awesome. It's a good interruption.
So I always feel like it's a good giveaway when you feel like you could enter, and I'm disappointed that we're hosting it in very small part just because I can't win anything. But WJK, who you guys see in the chat a lot, he is giving away, I know we're all primarily bourbon. He's giving away the entire Irish spot lineup, green, yellow, red, and blue. So that's insane. I want to win that. There's a Blanton's Gold and a Blanton Single Barrel. There's like 3 different Elijah Craig barrel proofs, including a C918. There's 5 different Wellers, including 3 107s, one of which is a 2018 screw top store pick from Doug Stanhope, Taste and Sensibility. There's an Old Kirk Willet, that's Willet Purple Top distillate. New riffs. There's Lucky 7 flights. There's a Japan exclusive 4 Roses super premium. Horses and Bourbons thrown in a Larceny barrel proof B522. There's McKenna's. There's 2 E.H. Taylor single barrels. There's a Calumet 16. Some more Buffalo Trace. There's just it's so much stuff, man. Yeah. So much stuff.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
I mean, we say we host this thing because we want to bring awareness, but there's no possible way we could pull this off if it wasn't for the community.
Oh, yeah.
When we started our YouTube channel last May, what we noticed was how inclusive and how amazing this community was.
Yeah.
And it's something that really made us want to be a part of it. And community and whiskey in and of itself brings people together. And, that in and of itself kind of helps to counteract some of the mental health stuff that we can deal with from time to time. Mm-hmm. So this is just our way of giving back. And we also want to hook some people up with some good whiskey in the process. So really appreciate Shayla dropping the link to the live stream. And I think the GoFundMe has been dropped as well. We've got, right before this started, we haven't even started yet. Yeah. Like Sunday's the live stream. It's already up to over $2,300
in donations.
That is awesome.
Which is awesome, which is just a testament to everybody in the community, because you guys are freaking awesome.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming on and talking about it. Like I said, I can't do it justice, but I'm with you there. I know that someone in chat says not everyone has mental health issues, but I think that if not everybody does, you at least know somebody very close to you who probably does. So that's just, you're not too far removed from it, no matter who you are. And you know, I'm going to be there. I'll be there in chat on Sunday night, and I'll be donating and, you know, hoping to win my bottle. No big deal. Just guys, thank you so much for doing this every year. I hope it's a huge success. Everybody, make sure you go over to Stuff and Whiskey's channel, turn that notification on so you don't forget about it. Because if you forget about it, then we're no longer friends, and that could be a good or bad thing, depending.
Josh, you have a
Anybody
question?
with a question?
Yes, me. So,
Josh.
the fundraiser and the giveaway, that stuff's important. What we're doing this fundraiser for, like we said, is to destigmatize and to provide some real help here. But we want to have a good time, and we want to speak to the hope that's available. So last year it was just Aaron and I talking, and we threw a lot of stats out there, and we talked with Chad a lot, and it was a really good time. We really focused on the positive and all that stuff, and we really liked that. This year we wanted to get some other people involved as well. So we're going to have some guests on. We're going to be doing a little game that Matt so generously was the guinea pig for us on back in May, and we have since consolidated and simplified. But some of your favorite bourbon YouTubers are going to be on. We're going to have David and Jamie from Whiskey Row are going to be on. We're going to have Bourbon Judge on, and we're going to have Dan from Bourbon Junkies on, and they are going to be playing a game, Guess That Stuff About Whiskey, where they're going to have they're going to have to
guess that stuff about whiskey.
They're going to have to guess some stuff about whiskey. So this is like the, I was talking about this earlier, and I said, it's the yin to Matt's yang. And
I was like, don't be talking about Matt's yang. He's a married man.
So Matt Madness is all about the pressure cooker of 30 seconds. And this is giving people long enough to second guess themselves and thoroughly confuse themselves. Yep. So we'll see what happens.
See what happens.
Yeah. Different kind of torture test. But it's going to be fun.
I can't wait for it. I can't wait to watch and see it be a huge success, raise some awareness, shed some tears, have some fun, drink some good bourbon. I love you guys, and can't wait to give you big old Matt Porter hugs in person one of these days.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. One day.
Cheers, Matt. Cheers, Chad.
Times.
Thanks for having us on, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
You guys. We'll see you Sunday.
You guys Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.
Josh and Aaron, everybody, Stuff and Whiskey. Crazy cool thing that they do every year. And I can't wait for Sunday to see how much money they can raise for that charity. So be there or be what some, I don't know, geometrists would call square, if that's a thing, if that's a real thing. The Bourbon Engineer. Thanks for bringing Stuff and Whiskey on to talk about the fundraiser. Great cause. Hope we double last year's total. That would be an insane amount of money, but that would be incredible, and it would be a super good thing. All right, let's get into the heavyweight championship of the world. We are 42 minutes deep. That's not too bad. That's 41 minutes longer. Anyway, we have 7 competitors competing for the heavyweight title tonight. We have Keith Thompson, AJ Hoff, Matt Horn, Travis Cayley, Christian Stevens, Rich Lechner, and Mike Ives. All 7 competing for the heavyweight crown. I have already poured these. I double stickered the bottoms and labeled them A through G. And then I mixed them all up, rearranged them, don't know which one is which. And then instead of a number, which is confusing to say number 1 is in third, I simply put a different color sticker on the glass. So we're going to call the glass's ass by the sticker's color. And that, I think, is because I'm one smart feller. Right? Right. That's what I thought. Oh, boy. All right. Let's get into glass number 1 in this heavyweight championship. Let's go. This is white, the white glass. Ooh, definitely a bourbon between 115 and 125 proof, if I had to make an initial guess. Shredward Aiden made a crazy blend, ECBP, B520, Knob Creek Single Barrel, and Baker's 7, Floral Peanut Madness, pretty amazing. If you're into damn peanuts, then sounds great. But you know what? You never know. Maybe I would love it. None of these are blends. These are all supposed to be bottles that could be purchased at some point in time. Dusties are new bottles, no home blends. Not like Blend Again, which Jason Mash and Drum is doing every Wednesday night. An incredible, incredible, incredible tournament. Glass 1 is a little bit soft on the nose for what I was expecting from heavyweights. It's not just bursting with flavor. It's a little bit high pitched, not a lot of deep tones. Little bit of cherry is what I was getting initially, but let's dive a little deeper to see what else we got. Almost like a black cherry. There is some like charred oak. It's black cherry and char. I can't tell if it smells familiar or not, but let's put it down the hatch. White glass down the hatch. Ooh. I do. It's continually getting better on the palate. Hello, white glass. Guess what? Found my notebook. You know where it was at? Directly next to the chair, like sitting right next to the table. My La Quinta pen that I got from a La Quinta. Which one was it? Does it say? No, they're not specific enough. White glass was, I'd say, full-bodied, great finish, oily, and complex mid-palate. I did like the white glass more than I thought it would off the nose. More than I thought it would. Faux shows. All right. Brown glass. Or could it be considered a copper? Could be a copper or a brown, but we'll go with brown because that's easier for me to remember than copper. Brown glass. Every time I tune in, Matt has a fresh haircut. Dude, this is big. No, this is the same haircut as last week. Michael Madigan, late to the show. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Michael Madigan. It's Madigan again. It's Michael Madigan again. Bad Axe Bourbon, have a great night. AJ Hoff, good luck to all my fellow competitors. And Nigel Snowden, is it just me or is the resolution really bad? I hope not. That would suck. Is the resolution really bad? Let me know. Hopefully not. The nose on brown glass or copper glass is much more full-bodied than the nose of glass A. The palate on glass A was full-bodied. The nose on, white glass. The nose on the brown glass is a little more toffee. Toffee and red licorice. That's a weird combo. Normally you get one or the other. But this is kind of like if you took a Heath bar and a red vine and just ate it at the same time or smelled them at the same time. I like it. I do like it. Brown glass on the hatch. Okay. I kind of like what I did last week. I kind of gave every one of them like a ranking out of the gate, like a score sort of. This one was the opposite of the first one. The brown glass had a much better nose in the palate. When I go back to it, it might change, but the palate on the second glass was a little harsh. And I was waiting to taste to see if anything specific jumped out, but it was mostly like a harsh, hot bourbon. Particular notes, mostly like a burnt brown sugar, barrel char, and then not a lot of fruit sweetness, not a lot of like florality, not a lot of even like grainy notes, just kind of like burnt brown sugar and barrel char. All right. Moving forward. All right. I'm going to have a little sip of water. These are high proof, so it's going to take a little bit of the refractory period. You know what I mean? It's going to be a little bit longer. Resolution's good. All right, good. If the resolution is bad, resolution is harsh. What in the world? That ain't good. I think you get a shadow when you lean forward. Well, yeah, because the lights are here, so I lean out of the lights. That's what happens there. Resolution's good. Maybe someone has a resolution's fine. If you are on a mobile device or even on YouTube, you can change the resolution. Not sure if that's the issue or not. Why is mine like at 240p? That's stupid. I just turned mine to 1080 and looking better. Yeah. The resolution that I can see is good. It's good. No big deal. I don't know. Anyway, let's go on to the third glass. The third glass is pink. The third glass is pink. Color of this one is wow. That is a dark bourbon there. Holy smokes. A little bit of an SJ, a little bit of a twirl job, tilt swirl, that job. The first two samples I did like. The second sample I thought was a bit harsh and didn't have like a very like the palette wasn't like how do you really word it? It wasn't separated at all into like different things that you could actually enjoy. It was just kind of like a bit of, you know what, to be totally fair, I don't think that the second glass was that phenomenal of a pour. When I go back, it might be, but the first sip through didn't really do it for me as far as something that could win a heavyweight championship. Just saying. Mine was at 240p by default for some reason too. Had to change it to HD manually. Yeah, that's weird. Who watches stuff in 240p? Maybe they knew what I looked like and thought that would help. YouTube's getting smart. 326 people in here. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please do that. If by some chance you're here and you're not subscribed, please do that. We're getting close to 40K subscribers. That's insane. I didn't think I would ever get 4 subscribers unless my mom made 4 YouTube accounts. So incredible. Thank you everyone for watching. It's always mind-blowing. Glass 3 smells pretty familiar. Bready notes, a little bit of bakery notes. Maybe like a blueberry muffin, bit of a blueberry muffin on the pink glass. Bob Belkovac, you son of a Bob. Add this to the Trackhawk fun. Wee! Drinking bourbon with my favorite whiskey tuber. Heck yeah. Quit reminding me of the Trackhawk. There is no Trackhawk fund, Bob. The fund you're donating to is basically, I mean, I wish there was a track. That'd be pretty sweet. By the time the Trackhawk fund got filled, the Trackhawk would be like $1,800 because it would be a very long time from now. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you. Oh boy. Okay. Oak and definite baked goods. It's like an oaky blueberry muffin. So familiar for some reason, though. Let's put it down the hatch and see what it does. Mm. That is something. That's something that is so familiar. That I wonder if that is. No, I don't want to say. I don't want to guess. It reminds me of a good Elijah Craig barrel proof. It reminds me of. There's definite like barrel char, definite cherry, definite brown sugar and caramel and vanilla, like the main like components of a good bourbon pour. But at this high proof, it's oily. It finishes really well, and there's like a distinct like a rick house, like a barrel, just like you're drinking from a barrel, and I really like that. This isn't something that like obviously blew my mind apart or at any other part of my body, but it was very good. I do like that. Making notes. Hopefully I don't lose this notebook. All right, let's move to the gold glass. We have a gold glass coming up next. How many colors did I have? Exactly 7 colors. So any more pours in the flight would have not worked. Okay, this is a little bit of a different animal. This is an animal we haven't seen yet. Wow. Okay. It's like an Ella flamingo. It's like a gigantic flamingo with a trunk, and it can't fly, not because it's an elephant, but because it's part flamingo, and flamingos can't fly. It's like a giant gray flamingo with a huge trunk. But in reality, it's what in the world? This smells like something that's not whiskey. It smells like Kool-Aid. Or like, what on earth? Like pink lemonade? Maybe I just said pink lemonade because I had flamingo on my mind. The mind's a crazy thing. And it smells like fruit punch a little bit. Oh, by the way, in 2 weeks' time, my newest single barrel will come out. It's not today. Red Panty Night, the Starlight Pinot de Charence. That bottle dropped today, and if there's any more towards the end of the stream, I'll drop the link to that. There's only like 10 or so left when I started the stream, but in a couple weeks, I have a George Remus single barrel dropping, and it's Hawaiian Punch. He adored Hawaiian Punch because it literally smells like friggin' Hawaiian Punch. And that is in a couple weeks' time dropping to patrons. So it's a super good Remus barrel. I picked it in the spring and it's being released in the fall. Best tasting faces in the game. I get so many comments about like, why do you, I don't know. People love them or hate them, but guess what? They are what they are. They are. That's Kesha. They are the crazy people. Just a good song. Wow. Like a cherry limeade? That smells like something from Sonic that could just get you hammered. You'd have to get this, like, you couldn't even get it from Sonic unless you're the passenger. But they'd still be open. I don't know. But now some oak is shining through. I don't know. It's dark as well. Let's go down the hatch with this gold weird bugger of a friggin' bourbon. I don't know. Down the hatch. Okay. Dang. Dang. It's good, but it's thin. It's thin and it doesn't finish like the others. It might be lower proof than the others, or maybe it's just younger or something. It's very good. I like it a lot. I don't think it's, oh man, I can't wait to go back to it because it's weird because it's not the best I've tasted so far, but it has me the most intrigued. Gold glass is intriguing. Intriguing? Not sure how to spell that. Wish I had autocorrect on this pen, but I don't. Pink lemonade. All right. Now we have a silver glass. Little sip of water. Catch up on chat, and then we'll get into glass 5 of 7. All righty. You've got about 5K more subscribers than that Fred guy. Fred Durst? Fred Durst is on YouTube? No way. JJ Schmed Schminnick. I love. Oh, JJ Schmed Schminnick. JJ? I don't know. Why did the JJ come in? For some reason, I was thinking JJ Reddick when you did that. Warhammer has been a staple for so long in gaming. I missed that. Whiskey Dictionary's in chat. What's up, Bill? Is it crashing through your brick wall? Is what crashing through my brick wall? I'm so confused. It's okay. It's fine. I'll figure it out. I'll get caught up. Drums and Drams. What's up, What's up, JJ Reddick? Sup, man? Jumping in late. Looks like a fresh cut. Hope these heavyweights are treating you well. Sipping some ECBP A117. Oh my gosh. Cam, I know I'm so jealous of you that you have all those older bottles. I wish I could go back in time and get those. You know what I mean? A117. A118 is the one I fell in love with. Like initially, it was like my first ever falling in love with Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. And then it just got better and better. And then 2021 happened. And shit hit the fan. Chris Miller, back in college, we used to drop a Jolly Rancher into a bottle of Zima. That's nice. What did that taste like? Nothing? Like a slight bit of Jolly Rancher? Zima's like 1993. Terrible. Okay, we're talking about Zima? All right. I definitely didn't get in on that until way late. Please suggest a rye for me. Only into bourbon so far. If you're only into bourbon so far, I would say it depends on how far into bourbon you are, but Knob Creek rye, I would say would be a good one. Pikesville would be a really good one if you're just getting into ryes. They're just lower ryes. They're Kentucky ryes. So Knob Creek, especially a single barrel, they're like 115 proof. So Pikesville in the same proof range, also super good. Old Forester rye is a bit of like a weird one, but I think you might enjoy that. It's 100 proof. If you're looking for something lower proof than that, then the Redwood Empire Emerald Giant is a good rye whiskey as well. But that's kind of getting into more like minty stuff, a little bit more minty stuff. If you want to get into ryes and you love bourbon, but you don't quite love the super high rye stuff, then start with Kentucky rye whiskeys. Michter's, Knob Creek, Pikesville is from Heaven Hill. So those ones. Dang. Lucky you, wise guy, whiskey guy. Lucky you. Rick Matisek's here. What's going on? Elijah Craig rye is a good starter. Yeah, Elijah. I mean, if you're into the old, if you're into lower proofs, yeah, for sure. Did I say on gold or silver? Silver, I think, right? Yeah, silver. What in God's green earth is that? Julie. Oh, my goodness gracious. I'm not even reading it. I'm just looking at you and saying, why did you do that? My word, Julie, you friggin' like because I'm always going to be your biggest fan. We haven't sent you a super chat in a while. Dan left the room, so he can't yell at me for 30 days for this. I want you to know we still love you. I know you love me, and I love you. You don't have to love me with money. Jeez Louise, but Trackhawk Fund, there it is. Julie, thank you so much. That's crazy. That's I don't even know what to say except for fucking love you. That's incredible. Wow. Damn, Juliet, jeez Louise. Good grief. Wow. All right. Oh, almost dropped my mouse. Silver glass. Dang it, Julie. They got me all whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Silver glass. Ooh, a little malty maybe? No. Damn it, Julie. Thank you. I can't, like, how do I stop saying thank you for that? That's crazy. That's not saying you're crazy, obviously. It's a crazy thing to receive. So thank you very, very much. Silver's a little malty to me. Maybe a little grainy, a little grassy, a little sour. The nose on silver is not going to win gold if we're just smelling them. You know what I mean? Let's go for a taste. Nope. Dang it. I don't know if that's finished or young or craft or just not up my alley and nowhere near up my ass. That is not something that I love. I might kick myself for saying it, but silver glass is young or finished or just yucky. 3 out of 10. No need to retaste. Blue. We're up to blue. Wow. What on earth? That was... And whoever sent it, thank you for sending it. This isn't me saying, like, I know that it's not personal. It's just that's not something that I typically love. Oh. Huh. Why does it continue to do that? Well, whatever blue is going to taste amazing, unless, of course, it's the same thing as silver glass. Let's see here. What's up, Titan Uranus? What's going on? That is a mega chat. Jeez Louise. Incredible. I love all of you so much for just watching. There's 320 people in here. That blows my mind. I don't know. Every single week, I just go, dang it. There are so many awesome people to chat with, to talk to, and I love you all so much. If I don't respond to your chats or read your chat, please don't be offended or anything. It's just trying to do a million things at once. And I hope that all of you feel like some sort of connection, because I know that's a part of the live stream. That's how I got into this, live streaming with the Bourbon Junkies when I had 30 people in chat, 35 people in chat, and they were amazed by it. It's just the personal feeling you get when someone's talking directly to you, and just the interaction makes it special. So if you're not feeling that, I'm sorry, and just tell me that I need to work harder at it, because that's how I want everybody to feel, that everyone in chat is a friend. I'm a friend, and because I do love you guys. Except if Sean Paisley's in chat. Oh shoot, I said I was going to be nice to him. Never mind. Scratch that. Even Sean. Rarebird 101. Dang it, David Jennings. You son of a bitch. David Jennings, everybody. David Jennings what time is it? It's in Kentucky, it's after midnight. Why isn't David Jennings jumping the fence at Wild Turkey, just snooping around their grounds? That's what I would imagine David Jennings does at night. Just goes to Wild Turkey and like he's got a tunnel dug from where he lives all the way underground to like Camp Nelson, and then he just pops out like every friggin' Thursday night at 2 a.m. and just, I don't know, digs through paperwork and finds out everything he needs to know, then blogs about it. And they're like, how does he know? And he's like, I don't even know. I had definitely not an underground tunnel. Doesn't sound like me. Blue glass. Ooh, smells better than silver glass. Matter of fact, that smells very nice. Blue glass smells great. Average drinker, I started to watch your midwinter video today, and I shut it off because I'm no longer watching people's reviews of videos that I haven't reviewed yet. I'm no longer going to be, what's the word? All of you know it except for me, influenced by other people's reviews. I'm just going to taste it myself and let it rip. That's obviously not saying anything negative about any channels because I will eventually watch your review after I taste it, but I don't want to be influenced anymore. I just want to taste it myself and then go into it with an open mind. The Elijah Craig video that I dropped this evening, the C922, I didn't watch a single review about it. And it was difficult because I wanted to real bad because I love Elijah Craig and I wanted to know if it was good. So I don't even know if my opinion is even in the majority or minority or what. But it's just something that I started doing is like, I'm not going to watch these reviews until I know for myself, like what I think about it. Then I'll see what other people think. Maybe Buffalo Trace, possibly. I don't know, maybe. I don't even know what Buffalo Trace product would fall in that proof. Maybe like a Blanton's straight from the barrel or something. Cherry, sweet, a little bit of like tropical goodness. Oh, like one of those fruit cups, like the mixed fruit cups. Yeah. It could just be glass silver being not great, but glass blue smells very good. Down the hatch. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yep. I am Ja Rule drag racing in Fast and the Furious yelling, Monica! That smells and tastes very good. Oh, man. That is good. That is so good. But then again, it did come after something I did not like. It kind of tastes like something from the Buffalo Trace Distillery. It's super sweet, super cherry. It is very viscous. The finish lasts forever. Whatever is in that glass, I do like a lot. It's going to be a competitor tonight. It's going to be a big-time competitor. All right. So we have one glass left, and it's the yellow glass. And then I can start putting these buggers in some kind of order, in some kind of porter order. Titan Uranus says, keep up the great content. I will. And I'll work on my Kegel exercises, just for you. Drums and Drams. Always talking to Colin, not even talking to me. Jeez Louise. Laura Stafford's still in the house. Thank you for being here. 328 in chat. Jared Taylor, Matt, you look like you're down a few lbs. More like ADHD Whiskey. Friggin' nailed it. I haven't lost any weight in the past couple weeks, but we're still down 60-ish pounds. Right around 60 pounds. Can't wait to get to feeling even better. It's just, one day at a time kind of thing. Mike Ives in the running tonight. You make these folks happy, and it's appreciated by everyone here. Thank you so much, Mike. That means a lot. Robert Dewey, the only YouTuber I watch live. Oh, and you know what I didn't even Dewey? Speaking of that, is I didn't even put on any music tonight. Nobody even bitched that I saw.
Matt, you dumb idiot!
Sorry, I'll put on some music. I completely didn't even think about it. My bad. Totally my bad. Let's just do crap. I deleted that one. That's okay. That's all right. We'll just do that one for now. We'll do that one. We got to get into the yellow glass, and then we will start putting these in a good order. All right. Whew. Rolling out the neck. Ooh, this music is relaxing. It's very relaxing. Very relaxing. If it's too loud, let me know. If it's not too loud, then don't say a damn word.
I'm just drunk. I'm rambling.
All right. Yellow glass number 7. Rare Bird says, thanks, Matt. You all buy the Alec Bradley rare character. It's great. I ordered it and can't wait to try it. Rare Bird, I did try your rare character too when I was in Kentucky. I think you had the the Amberana finished one. Super good. Oh man. Yellow glass smells very, maybe toasted barrel finished. No. There's got to be like a secondary barreling on this yellow glass. It just has that aroma to it. A little bit of like sap. A little bit of sap on it. That sounds loud to me, but that's probably because it's just me. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Nate, you are late. Nate. Wow, I'm way behind. Degrees. Porter in HD. Porter in 1080p. Do I have any other good Grease clips, or is that the only one I have? That's the only Grease clip I saved. Shame on me. I've got a bunch of Cameron, got a bunch of Shook, but that's the only Grease clip I have. That's fine. All right. Yeah, this yellow glass doesn't smell particularly amazing to me. Huh. All right, let's go for a sip. All right. Well, okay, good. Good. I can do this because yellow was a bit sharp and a bit bitter. Oops, there goes my mouse again. Crap. A bit sharp, a bit bitter, a bit sour. Yellow, not my favorite either. So that makes it easier because I can at least say that 2 of them are out of the running. Yellow and silver are both out of the running. So yellow, more like yell no, am I right? Yell no. But all right. So I do have what I think are going to be the top 3. Probably white, pink, and blue. But I'm going to go ahead and taste brown and gold again, just to make sure. Actually, I'm going to taste, you know what? I did this last time and I regretted it. What I said I was going to do was taste my top 3 before I tasted the ones in the middle, because I want to make sure that I get the top 3 right before my palate goes in the night. So that's what I'm going to do. White, red. That's not red, that's pink. White, pink, and blue. I'm going to taste those. I'm also going to turn down my volume. I'm here for the Kesha. Oh, me too. Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Got my glasses out the door. I'm gonna hit this city. Brush my teeth. How's it go? I don't know. Brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. Leaving for the night. I don't even know. I just love Kesha. My mom says a little loud. Well, I think I fixed it since then. Probably fixed it since then. Does Pink have to win because it's October? I don't know about that. Chris Smuda says Tool? Are you calling me a tool, Chris? I don't think you should do that. That's not very nice. I think that's mean. Coming in late, but cheers all. Thanks, Dustin. Cheers to you too. White, pink, and blue. So I'm going to do this. White, pink, and blue. Then I have two that will compete for fourth place, I believe. Possibly. Let's go to the white. What on earth? Oh, wait. White, I said I wasn't a huge fan of the nose, but the palate was very good. Wow. That changed totally from what I remember. Pink. Okay. What's happening? Blue. All right. Let's see. We're up for a bit of a challenge here. I have to say this, and I don't mean to bring up a sore subject, but after the big C word, is this how you make a C, or is that? Not sure, my screen's might be backwards. But after the big C hit me twice, I feel like my ability to, my staying power, some would call it, in a big flight has deteriorated a little bit, whereas before, this wouldn't be a big deal, but maybe it could either be just because of that or because I haven't done this in a while. But I feel like after the big C word twice, that my nose is a bit more sensitive to things. It's a bit different. So it's just a bit different. It's a bit more strange. We're just treading into different types of waters here. And I'm excited to get it back or to see if it's even better. It's just strange. It's just a different experience than before. And I think that a lot of us are probably dealing with the same thing. Oh no, not the big C. Okay, the medium C. I'm sorry, Lieutenant. Not the big C. The big C, haven't dealt with that. The medium C. The what in 2020 was the big C. Now it's, geez. Wow. Way to just... Damn you. All right. This white glass smells so different now. It's almost not what I like. It's a bit sour. You know what's weird though, which kind of freaks me out a bit, is I said that the yellow was the same way. Yeah. All right. Might be learning my lesson tonight. All right. White glass down the hatch. All right. What I said about the white glass first was full-bodied, great finish, oily, complex mid-palate. Yeah, I can see that. But going back to the first glass I tasted, I don't think that I really like it as much as I thought initially, which might be bumping it down completely. Strange how this is going to work. This is just, it's going to be strange. We'll see. I just moved the white glass, which was in the top 3, into 5th place because I'm unsure if I even like it after tasting through 7. Interesting. Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond is the best bourbon ever. Yeah, you know. I had Hot Ones Apollos. Okay, crap. I forgot I still have to taste the Reaper whiskey tonight. That's still going to happen. The Reaper whiskey that the Bourbon Junkies got from Brendan Sprague, that's on the agenda for the last thing we do tonight. Matt, for those of us who just joined late, can you recap? So, Joe, I do not know what the bottles are. These were donated by patrons. There are at least 2-ounce samples donated by patrons. What I do is, it's called the Ultimate Flighting Championship. I separate bourbons into weight classes. This is the heavyweight division. It is 115 to 125 proof. So if a patron thought that they had the best bottle between 115 to 125 proof, they would submit a sample. I would put it in the flight, and then I would pick a winner, a champion of that weight division. And that's where we're at now. So I don't know what any of these are. That will come with the reveal, but I know that these are all bourbons between 115 and 125 proof. Flavor greater than proof. Agreed, but they're just separated into weight classes, which mean proof categories. Pink glass, very, very nice. Okay. Oh, wow. Things have changed, but that is reminding me a little bit of orange oil, a little bit of citrus, quite a bit of citrus. It's oily. Its finish is long. Yeah, I think the pink glass is definitely going to retain its spot in the top 3 for me anyway. For me. A little water. Knob Creek 2 Oaky Anthony Arnold. I'm a Knob Creek guy. Well, not even gonna say that. I'm an Oaky guy. I do love an Oaky profile. The weight divisions before, the featherweight and the lightweight divisions were both won by bourbons that were 20 years old or older. Meaning that's just what I prefer. I'm not saying that it's the best because different people prefer different things. I know, for example, like Fred Minnick doesn't love that oakiness. There are several reviewers out there who do not like that much oak, but I'm on the opposite side of the fence. I love an oaky bourbon. I really, really do. What do you think about this year's Woodford Reserve Batch Proof? Dang it, wise guy, whiskey guy. I love you, but tell me you don't watch ADHD Whiskey without telling me. I did shoot a review for it, I think, unless I'm wrong. But I really like it. I think that it's really, really good this year. I liked it a lot. I even liked last year's, but this year's was really good. It was kind of a nice... It's too expensive, obviously. Like $150, $140 or whatever for that bottle is too much. I wish it was under $100. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. It's probably... I mean, at this point in the year, I don't know how many more allocated or special release bottles I'll get for 2022, but the Woodford Batch Proof will make my top 10 bourbons for the year at this point anyway, for sure. Guaranteed. Unless, of course, I just run into a store and get all the BTACs and who knows. Rare Bird. Shivers. Have you had this year's... Well... I mean, it's a different profile. Rarebird is that one guy who's still that brand loyalist. I'm not loyal to any brand. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I just like good bourbon, and a lot of great bourbon comes out of Turkey. A lot of the Brown Foreman stuff kind of bothers me because it's not age stated, and you kind of wish it were. But I've kind of given up on the fact that it bothers me and just, is it good or is it bad? You know? But so much good turkey coming out of friggin' Russell's. Oh my gosh. The 13s that I've had samples of, so good. The Wild Turkey, the Master's Keep 1 last year that I had a sample of was really good. Can't say enough good things about Wild Turkey, but I'm not afraid to say that other distilleries are great too. Rarebird 101 is just over there. I wonder if Rarebird has like other websites that he doesn't tell anybody about. He's got like a friggin' Heaven Hill website, and he's like, I don't know. Trying to think of a funny name for a Heaven Hill. I can't do it. Would be interesting though. Anthony Arnold, you're an effing problem for the whiskey bourbon reviews. Love you, brother. What does that mean, a problem? Oh wow, Blue. Hello, Blue. You smell nice. Hello. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Blue is, I'm still wondering if it's a Buffalo Trace product. It hits everything just right. It is sweet enough. It is cherry enough. There's like a tinge of spiciness that kind of just like fizzles out the longer the finish goes on. Man, I have thoughts about what blue glass could be, but I'm just not quite willing to throw that out into the universe. But blue glass is very, very good. And it's moving in a certain direction in the old grand scheme of things. Weird that I liked glass white on first sip, and then when I went back, it just didn't do it for me. It reminded me a lot of glass yellow, which is strange. So strange. Wild Turkey Master's Keep 17, the bottled and bond or the original? Because the 17-year-old Wild Turkey Master's Keep, the bottled and bond, I just ranted and raved about it. I loved it so much. And then I just got a second bottle of it, like a bottle to last me for the forever years, just kind of nurse on forever. But yeah, the 17 bottle and bond, I love it. The 17, just the regular 17, super good too. I wish I could go back in time and just pick all those things up at retail. Just not happening anymore. The Heaven Hill 17's tremendous. I love the Heaven Hill 17 so much. Heaven Hillbilly. There it is. All right. Now, the Heaven Hillbilly. I like it. Oh, that's really good. I think that you already thought of that. Let's think of... Buffalo Trace could be Buffalo Dick Tracy, because you're just in all of their business and you know exactly what they're up to. Rarebird 101 is also Buffalo Dick Tracy on Reddit. Let's think of other ones. What other distilleries? Oh, I got this, by the way. I wanted to mention this while we're here. I had a buzz on the phone. One sec. It's wifey. She's cold. Hold on. I'm going to go fix her coldness. I'll be right back. I was going to tell her what to do, but instead I'll just say, I'll fix it. Boom. I'll fix it. I'll be right back. And I was going to tell you something about distillery names. I'll be right back. I promise. A cold wife is never good. You got to warm her up. Every time. Every time. totally back. All right. If you can hear that, that's the furnace. And it's a weird point of the year where it's like AC during the day and furnace at night. Speaking of furnace, that's what my body temperature feels like nestled up next to the wifey. Matt has the Christmas story. What does that mean? Rank Dickel. 3 people instantly go to the Notebook. Get it, Porter? What are you talking about? What is Heaven Hill 17 running in Colorado? I don't think that any stores ever see it. I've never seen it in Colorado. That furnace is loud, though. It's kind of annoying to me. Super sorry about that. But it should definitely shut off quickly. It'll be gone too. Awkward. She said I'm cold, and I said I'll fix that. So I fixed it, damn it. I fixed it. The Christmas story furnace? Oh yeah, for sure. Calumet 14 worth the price? What's the price? 100 and... I don't know. I haven't had Calumet 14 in a while. All right. This is the gold glass. Cameron's in Steamboat. Steamboat? Nice. We are in Rifle. The furnace, the AC, it's all the same thing. We can't hear it. It was loud at first with the door open, but it's all good now. It doesn't matter if the door's open. It's literally like, it's just right there. It's just right there. All right. Let's do a little, never mind. Oh man, you guys have been listening to the same song for like 30 minutes, huh? It's kind of a bummer. Let's play that one instead. Comments. If you make it up here, let me know, Matt. I will, for sure. Like we're, a lot of the time, we're like pretty close to there, so I will, for sure. Send me a message on Instagram and say, like, Steamboat, and then I'll know who to message if we ever get that way. Gold glass. I think I said this smelled familiar before because it does. Gold. Intriguing. Pink lemonade. Wait. I'm smelling the wrong one. Oh, no, I'm not. Gold and brown, I think. Yeah. Gold and brown, possibly. All right. Yeah, the gold one is very intriguing on the nose. The palate is really good, but is like not exactly super full flavored and full bodied, but it still is very good. Weird. I've never tasted something that I like so much compared to stuff I like more. Like, I want to say that pink is better, but also I want to say that gold is better. Ah, crap. This is hard, but this is why we do it. This is why we do it. My mom says music is still too loud. Jeez. It's on volume 14. 12? 12's got to be better. You know the music? Geeg says the music he subjects us to is nothing he would ever listen to himself. That's not true. I think that the music I put on here is relaxing, and I don't like listen to this stuff like when I'm just like, hey, you know what? If they let me like put Kesha on, we'd listen to Kesha all night. But you know what? They don't let me. So I got to find something that's just relaxing. And also, YouTube did send me an email that said that they are going to change some stuff in the future starting next year where people who create shorts can be monetized, which like there's no shorts monetization right now. So people like Bruzel can finally get friggin' paid for having 300,000 views on his shorts, which is a crime that he's not. He literally makes content, has I think 50K subs right now. He just blew past me, but he's not in the partner program for YouTube because he's making mostly shorts. Silliness, right? But they're also saying that they're going to partner with different like music labels and stuff so that you can use what used to be copyright music, and then you just kind of have to cut them in a little bit. So guess what? Starting in January, maybe we're just listening to Kesha all damn day, right? We are. It's just a good song. Oh, wait. Is this brown? Brown glass is a bit nutty. It's a bit nutty, isn't it? Picked up on the nuttiness of brown. Oh, wait. Wow. I thought my palate was getting worse as I drank. I think it's getting better. I think brown is a Booker's. Get out the friggin' notebook. I think brown is a friggin' Booker's. Booker's? Or a Larceny? Possibly. A Booker's or a Larceny? For brown? Interesting stuff. But I think I like gold more. But do I like gold? Okay. White, yellow, and silver at the bottom. Faux show. Quick smell of... What in the world? Now yellow smells very cinnamony. Cinnamon-like. Yeah, no. I don't know why I messed around with that again. That's not my jam. All right, we need to come up with a top three. And we are getting there so close. We are so close. But I think brown might be a Booker's. That is my palate just getting ever the better. I wish that I had a bottle of the Heaven Hill 17 so that it could win my bourbon of the year. But it can't happen, Mark. My bourbon of the year is only bottles I was able to acquire. Is it safe to mix High West? Is it safe to mix High West Knob 9? Elijah? What do you mean, is it safe? It's not going to blow up. You can mix whatever you want. We're not talking like bleach and ammonia here. We're talking like just different whiskeys. That's totally fine. Yeah, you can mix whatever whiskeys you want together, I would imagine. Unless, of course, there's something I don't know. But I don't think it's going to like let off a toxic fume or anything like that. Chicharlino, by the way. Whiskey Encore is going on live after I'm done here, which is going to be very soon. I have to finish ranking these, reveal, and then I have to drink the Reaper whiskey from Brandon Sprague. So we'll do that. Oh, Kesha. I love Kesha. Matt sings a Kesha cover. I don't know. Kesha's good shower music. You know what I mean? You get in the shower, you don't want to have any great ideas. That's where I do my best thinking, is the shower. So if you don't want to have any great ideas in the shower, you just listen to Kesha. And you sing it. You just sing it. Kenny G would be perfect, especially during the furnace relighting. Yes. The furnace and Matt both fired up. Exactly. Heck yeah. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means, Hollywood. The police videos? Like the band The Police? Huh. Town Branch Store Picks. 300 people still here in chat. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. We have a super chat from Jeff Mahar before we get to nail this top 3 down and then get this reveal done and out of the way to figure out who the heavyweight champion of ADHD Whiskey is. Jeff Mahar. Love you, Maddie. Oh, love you too, Jeff. Also, Shayla rules, and so does Slayer. Hashtag imagine another 0 at the end. Julie rules. That's super funny, Jeff. Thank you so much for the super chat. Rick, hey, I dig it. I listen to super old country and rap, so I got nothing to stand on. I actually, you know what? We can do something different. I actually did this. My furnace is about to shut off, which is going to be really nice. Oh, there it goes. Oh, thank goodness it's shutting off. It's shutting right off. Is it in here yet? Oh, it is. I do got some other stuff. Nah, we'll do it for next. We will do it for next week. I'm going to put together, because it's weird, because on StreamYard, you can have it repeat a song, but you can't have it play through a playlist, which is strange. Unless I'm not doing it right. But I do have some other music that I'm going to be putting on there next week. Some funk. Send in your samples if you haven't yet. That's right. Most people have. All right. Mambo number 5 is my shower jam. A little bit of head and shoulders in Cam's hair. A little bit of pubic hair meets Cam's nair. A little bit of dial soap all day long. That's all I got. 1 ounce Wednesday in the shower. Richie Christie, 1 ounce Wednesday in the shower. Oh no. All right. Pink and blue. Oh, it finally shut off. Which weight class is next? Welterweight or middleweight, probably. Next. Or maybe light heavyweight. It's either welterweight, light heavyweight, or middleweight next. Wow, those smell like similar. I think I have an order. I think I have a porter order. I think we have a champion. Pretty sure we have a champion. Find my sample. Which one is yours? Just curious. Just wondering. DeSander. There's so many samples in my box now. I just download music from Epidemic Sound, so do I, and export a 20-minute playlist and then loop it. You can, yeah, that's... Laugh out of your mom. Yeah, well, that's what I do too. Is just download from Epidemic Sound. But I meant to, like, every Friday I say I'm going to do this, and then I just don't do it. But yeah, Mr. Sam. Oh my gosh, we should almost no. I can't do it after I drink a bunch of high proof whiskey. It'll happen. I promise you, it'll happen. It's in that box. It is in that box, and I know that because every time I pull samples out, the Mr. Sam, like the writing on the outside of the glass is kind of wearing off a little bit. I'll get to it, I promise. It's been, what, almost a year since? No, not quite a year, but pretty close. All right, let's do this. One more sip just to make sure, and then we're going to do the final results. Yeah. Weirdly enough, glass gold is so underproofed, it feels like, compared to the rest, but it's so good. It's just weird. It's not extra oaky. It doesn't taste extra old. It's just pleasant. And it doesn't blow your mind. It's just pleasant. And it's in fourth wall or whatever. All right. In last place, let's get to the results. In last place was Glass Silver. Wow. No. Glass Silver was in last place, and it is letter C. Lucas Hoppeneer. The best way to listen to Kesha is with an ice pack jammed in your ear. Ice pick jammed. Got my drunk text on. I'm in the mall. Just no. There's a place downtown where the people come around. There's a hole in the wall. All right. Oops. I even forgot already. Glass C was in last place. And, oh, shoot. Well, this person was in chat tonight. There it is. Glass C is from Mike Ives. Mike Ives, what did you send that I just did not love? It sucks too because it's a thick envelope, so he put extra effort into it. Bob Elkvek, getting people to send you awesome whiskey to drink. Well played. Bob, I don't know. Oh, okay. This is my last place, and this isn't something that I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. It's from Good Times. Cigar finish, 118 proof. Store pick from Lucas Wine and Spirits. I've been there before. I have their Jack Daniels pick. Dog Days of Summer barrel 265. Distilled in Indiana, single barrel bourbon whiskey, finished in Cognac, Armagnac, and Oloroso sherry barrels. Bottled by Whiskey Thief Distilling Co., Frankfort, Kentucky. Mike, he sent pictures of it. Picture? Cigar finish, huh? Oh, it's got 2 puppies on it. Remy and Rebel. A couple dogs on there, Remy and Rebel. Lucas Wine and Spirit Superstore. I've had their Jack Daniel's single barrel pick, and I like it a lot. This is, like, literally, that smell. Wow. No, that's, oops, almost broke stuff. That's, I don't know what it is about it. What's it finished in? Armagnac, Cognac, Armagnac, and Oloroso sherry. So the Cognac and Armagnac is what it is. Just based off the nose, the Cognac and Armagnac is like, in a flight like this, is so different and so strange and so weird that it just throws it off because it smells bitter. It smells bitter. It smells like a funky raisin. I will try it again by itself to see if I like it, but in this flight, no way. So Starlight did a cigar batch, very good. Starlight is Amburana finished, so it's like a Brazilian type of wood, the Amburana. This is finished in 3 different types of barrels, kind of like the Magnus is, just not great. So, Mike Ives, I still love you. Still love you. Joe O'Sullivan, hashtag Shooky Monster. Oh yeah, Shooky Monster. Drums and Drams, the most wettest barrels of all time. That one might say it's flavored, allegedly, maybe. Hashtag allegedly. Allegedly. All right, thanks, Mike. All right, so, this is what I did. Where's my mouse? Oh, it's on my lap. Al Young, who is not the Al Young we're all familiar with, but a different Al Young, sent me a spreadsheet and said, here's a spreadsheet to use for your reveal. And I kind of I don't know. I can make a spreadsheet. I'm just not that well put together. So it is. I'm going to use it. I'm using Al Young's spreadsheet, so I know which one is which. Good Times Cigar from Mike Ives came in 7th place. All right, in 6th place, place number 6 is Glass Yellow, and Glass Yellow is letter F. And letter F another person in chat, son of 3 B's. Glass F was Matt Horn. Matt Horn. What didn't I like about yellow? You know what I bet that is? Having tasted that again, there is a nutty profile to it. That's either an Elijah Craig store pick, a Booker's, or a Larceny. Those are my 3 guesses for Glass Yellow. Oh, it's got. Why is this all stuck? Hello, Maddie. By now you have tasted through all the heavyweight samples. I can only assume that you are reading this note last and that I am the new champ. It's not what happened. Sorry. Thanks a lot, Matt Horn. Ugh. Sample Knob Creek Single Barrel Select 120 proof store pick from Missy's Discount Liquor. All right, that makes a ton of sense because that's a nutty bugger. That is a nutty bugger. And I just don't love the nuttiness. That's what threw me off at first. And that's what I say, Booker's, Larceny, or an Elijah Craig pick. All right. Well, so it is a Knob Creek pick. Not my favorite. That's okay, Matt Horn. I still love you. KC pick. And oops. AC pick in 6th place. That's fine. I do love Knob Creek, especially by itself. Matt is not a nutty fan. That is why he hates Evan Williams Bottled in Bond. Well, Evan Williams Bottled in Bond also tastes a bit like sawdust as well. This is the biggest move of the entire flight. Initially, I had this glass top 3, but after retasting it, I moved it to 5th place. I might have made a huge mistake. This is where I started to question my palate. But in 5th place was the white glass, the very first thing I tasted. It smells, going back to it, it's either finished or something, or malty. Finished or malty. I don't know. The nose is a bit strange. Yeah, I didn't make a mistake here. I don't know why I liked this initially at all. Maybe because I had high hopes. This could potentially have met this. I could have flipped this for fucking, pardon my language, Mom. Sorry, I swore. Super sorry. But I could have switched this for fucking 6th place because this isn't my jam either. It is letter A. It's a bit malty and strange. Kind of reminds me of like a Chattanooga something or other. I don't know. Glass A is... Keith Thompson. I'm sorry, Keith. What did Keith send? Keith sent for 5th place Well, that's not cool. It is a rare character pick. 113 proof rare character pick. Strange. It's just different. It's way different. I'm not gonna say who picked it. That's not fair. I would never trash anybody's picks because. And by the way, I'm not saying the very first time I tasted it, I liked it. After tasting through them all and going back, I didn't like it that much. But it's a rare character pick. It's it's between 100 and. Wait a minute. Wait a second. What on earth? Hold on. Where's my thing? A light? It's not even in the right division. All right. No problem. That's no problem. It's 100 and it's okay. Well, that's cool. It's not my favorite in this flight. Would I like it by itself? Maybe, but just not in this flight. Let's see. But that's fifth place. It's just funky. It's just a funky pour. That's all. And I think a lot of rare character stuff is funky. I think that's why Rare Character does a lot of their barrels, because their barrels are unique and weird. Oh, he made a mistake on the proof earlier. All right. That makes sense. That's fine. Totally understandable. Rare Character is amazeballs. The rare character barrels are, I mean, it sounds weird, but they're full of character. They are full of character. All right. Fourth place is Glass Brown, which is the second thing I tasted. Now we're getting into stuff I really, really enjoy. Like, really enjoy. Man. This could have made a run for the bronze. Third place and fourth place could have been flopped. Oh man, that's so good. I can't do this. This is so hard. Fourth place was letter G. Another person in chat tonight, AJ Hoff. I don't even know what that is. It's very good. What did I put in my initial notes for G? Intriguing pink lemonade. Oh, it's the one that had the crazy nose, where I kept saying like Sonic, like cherry limeade and stuff. Super good. Very good. Whatever that is, if it's available, I will buy a bottle or 5 tomorrow, because it's very, very good. It's in fourth place. It is. Anything in chat here? Richie Christie, Whiskey Central, getting Alec Bradley rare character pick here. Absolutely. Oh, did somebody say something mean about weed, whiskey, weights, and bourbon? I don't even know. No idea. Anyway, fourth place is AJ Hoff sent heavyweight Knob Creek single barrel 120 proof Binnies, hand selected. Oh, it's a 15-year frig. It's a 15-year Knob Creek. Well, that's not available. That makes so much sense. It smells so good. The fact that that's a 15-year Knob Creek makes that so much more interesting. There's a truck driving by with loud exhaust. That is just the nose on it was tremendous. The nose was like so weird and strange and just threw me off that I didn't get the oak until later. I remember being like pink lemonade, cherry limeade. Then I was like, oh, the oak is coming through. The palate was a bit short, but there is a little bit of an oak linger. If that single barrel were available today, I would run out and buy a few bottles because it's so unique and so good. Man, do I miss those Knob Creek barrels. I miss them so much. Dang. That was AJ. KC 15 pick. All right, top three time. Top three, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do the top three, and then I have to drink this Hellfire whiskey from Brandon Sprague that was soaked in like Reaper peppers or something. How many cylinders in the truck? That was a 6-cylinder. At 8 o'clock, they were 4 cylinders. At 10:07 Mountain Standard Time was a 6-cylinder. Listen, Chris, it's probably warmer outside than what I have the thermostat set to. I cooled it off in here because I was expecting her to be hot. Turns out you never can know your wife because guess what? Cold. My bad. I'll take 4th place. That was such a good barrel pick. All right. Yeah, Carolina Reaper. It's I'll read it again. The last thing I'll taste tonight is the Hellfire whiskey from Brandon Sprague. And it is 50% Jim Beam White Label and 50% Canadian Club Barley whiskey, soaked in Carolina Reaper peppers and ghost peppers for 15 minutes. I asked him if it was like a jalapeno pepper. He said it's definitely hotter than a jalapeno, but won't kill you. Make sure to drink it after you're done doing anything serious tasting wise. So that's what is happening. After I reveal these top three, I'm going to dive into this Hellfire whiskey. And then we'll go from there. All right. Third furnace is back on. There goes the furnace. Christmas story. God, mother, God, for the bar. God, son of a God. All right. Third place was Glass Gold. Glass Gold is letter B. It's so good. I don't know how it's 115 proof. It tastes under that for sure. It almost tastes Buffalo Trace profile. Almost tastes like if I had to guess. Why is this? I'm not going to guess. I'm going to say Buffalo Trace Distillery on Glass Gold. Maybe like 2019 GTS. That's my guess. 2019 George T. Stagg. It's 119 proof. It's so good, but it's just so, it lacks in like it's not like a full flavored whiskey for some reason. It's so good, but diminished. I don't know. It is Glass B. And B, Rich Lechner. Rich Lechner, Glass B. This can't be George T. Stagg because Rich sent a ginormic sample. So I'm probably over guessing. Man, that furnace is loud. All right. This has got It's George T. Stagg. But it's not the 2019, it's the 2018. 2018 George T. Stagg, 124.9 proof with an extra ounce for 1 ounce Wednesday. Thank you. I'll pour that in a 1 ounce container and I'll put it in the 1 ounce Wednesday box. The entire time I sipped that, for some reason I said, it is so good, but the palate comes and goes too quick. It wasn't like, I don't know. But then I said it might be Stagg 2019 because it had the Buffalo Trace profile, but just didn't punch me in the face like Mike Tyson. Rich, thank you so much. That is so good and such a very generous sample to send. Man, that's so good. Man. 2018? What in the hell did I pick ahead of that? This is where I get embarrassed because I picked two things ahead of 2018 George T. Stagg. 2018 GTS in third. All right. Well, that means Travis Cayley and Christian Stevens are up for the top two. All right. Weird. Glass Pink is in second place. Glass Blue is in first. I have no idea whose is whose, but man, you know what? I stand by it. Whatever is in the pink glass, I stand by it. I think it's better. Damn it, that's good. The runner-up is letter E. All right. I don't want to reveal who letter E is yet because it's just less, what's the word? Whatever. You know what the word is. I want to build the suspense. My wife says, I don't remember locking the front door. I will lock it. Oh, I said lick. That's not it. I will lock it, babe. I will lock it, babe. Send. All right. Speaking of suspense, again, pink is letter E. And E is here. And your heavyweight champion is the blue glass. And blue must be letter D. Letter D. Ladies and gentlemen, your heavyweight champion of ADHD whiskey is Christian Stevens. Christian, congrats. You are the friggin' heavyweight champion of ADHD whiskey, meaning Travis Cayley is the silver medalist, the runner-up, the heavyweight runner-up, and Christian Stevens sent. Oh shit face. Is that a thing? Hold on. Portsky needs to Google. I need to Google. Oh crap. Oh boy. No way. Christian might have just, or Travis might have just got robbed. Oh, crap. Oh, no. I don't know what Christian sent. I do not know. But, oh, boy. Travis Cayley, you son of a bitch, sent Heaven Hill Heritage Collection. He sent Heaven Hill 17. He sent Heaven Hill 17 and I put it in the second place. When I tried Heaven Hill 17, it blew my friggin' mind. It blew it apart. It was so good. It was so good. Oh no. I have no idea what the champion sent. Because that bottle, to me, was like an all-time friggin' monster. Like the Heaven Hill 17 was like a Mount Rushmore, like a friggin' deathbed bottle. Crap. Well, here's the champion. Let me taste it again. Heaven Hill 17, the runner-up. What the hell did I put first? Oh, shit, that's good. All right. Christian Stevens, the winner, letter D. It's so good. It's friggin' taped so good. I was going to say it. I have only had a couple of these before ever. Ever. I said Buffalo Trace. Where's my notes? Oh no, shit. We are not done here. I didn't say it because I didn't want to say it. I don't have autofocus on my camera, so if I do this, it gets blurrier. But if I get close to my face, it gets non-blurrier. Blue. Shit. Oh no, that's brown. Blue. I rated the highest right away, and it says right there, if you can read it. Can you read it? Buffalo Trace. WLW? Is that William LaRue Weller? And I said, I have thoughts about blue, but I don't want to say them. I thought it was a William LaRue Weller. I thought it was a WLW. And it's a 2021 WLW 12-year, 6-month, 125.3 proof. I literally called it, and it's right there. It's right there. If somebody asked me in a blind flight, would you prefer Heaven Hill 17 or William LaRue Weller? I 100% would have said Heaven Hill 17. Like 100%. No question. I wouldn't even have like second thought. I would have been like, Heaven Hill 17's amazing. But these two, and I saved enough for Wild's Wednesdays also, which is amazing. The William LaRue Weller is just sweeter. It's sweeter. The Heaven Hill 17 has a little bit of a funk to it. That's the only, like... Would you prefer William LaRue Weller or wife, though? Definitely wife, for sure. They're both so good. But you know what? That William LaRue Weller, that friggin' 2021 WLW is so damn good. I don't get to taste the antique collection very much. I don't own a bottle of WLW. I don't own a bottle of GTS. I don't own a bottle of Eagle Rare 17. So when those get sent, especially blind, they blow my mind. Like, that is so damn good. Wow, that's good. The Heaven Hill 17, amazing also. And then in third place, what did I say was in third place? The third place was so damn good too. Was the 2018 GTS. Wow. You guys friggin' knocked it out of the park with the top three. And I kind of feel like my palate stood up great. Seventh place was Good Times Cigar Blend. Sixth place was a Knob Creek store pick. Fifth place was a rare character bourbon. Fourth place was a Knob Creek 15 pick. Third place was a 2018 George T. Stagg. The runner-up, Heaven Hill 17. And the winner and heavyweight champion of the year, 2021 William LaRue Weller. I'm happy because I feel like my palate did these correctly. And I didn't look stupid doing it. That's a big win for me. All right. Thanks, Alec. Your palate did well tonight. Alec, how many of your bottles do you have left? Let me see here. How many of my bottles are left? Oh, that's too much. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. Two? Oh, shoot. I'm wrong. I'm just doing the wrong thing. Clear cart. All right. I'm going to do this. I'm going to click back. I need to use the restroom really quickly, but before I do that, I want to do this. If there is anybody looking for my Starlight Pinot de Charente Red Panty Night, it's a red panty night, that's what it's called. The Pinot de Charente finished bourbon, there are 5 left. There's 5 left. I just put the link in the chat. Have at them. I got to use the restroom. I will be right back. I'll be right back. We're back, bees. Alec, how many of your bottles are left? All right, I'm back. 40 at most. All right. So if you go to bourbonoutfitter.com, there is search for Alec Bradley and you will find their rare character pick as well. I ordered one today. Can't wait to get it. Can't wait to taste it and tell Alec how much of a better barrel I would pick, which is a joke. But if you save on shipping, you can pick up the Red Panty Night and the Alec Bradley pick. What did Scotty Mac say, Mom? Well, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm totally on the wrong thing. Let's see. Had to tap a kidney. I sure did, Eric. It came on really quick, too. It came on so quickly. So quickly. The Chateau de Labaud 2 really depends on your flavor, like what you love. It just depends on what you love. And some people will love the second one, some people won't. I also passed on one at $180. I got a sample from Barstow Bourbon Company. I was going to buy one straight away, but then it just didn't happen. And then I was like, can you send me a sample? They sent me a sample and I passed on one at 180. It's very good though. It's so very good. Still pay extra for a sticker with real matte on the sticker. I don't even know what that means. But the red panty night? Yeah, that's totally me. That's totally what my chest looks like, for sure. Passed on Chateau 3 times, hard pass in that bottle. Some people will love it, some people won't. That's just the thing. Dude, Alec, I'm just joking. No, that's the best thing. It's the picks are based off what you prefer. And when people understand what you like, and if that's what they like, then it's a match. It's like the match game. It's like the newlywed game, except for not newlyweds. It's like newly... You can figure it out. You know what I mean? Some people will like drinks. Like there are some picks that I buy that I taste and I'm like happy to support that person, but not necessarily in love with the pick. You also have to think of this though. They were probably only sent 3 different or 4 different samples and they had to pick the best one. There might not have been a better one that they were sent. You know what I mean? So far from like what I've received, I think there's only been one time where I've not picked one, where I'm like, you know what, this isn't for me. Like none of them are like adequate or none of them are great. None of them are like, I don't like any of them enough to pick one. I've been very lucky in that regard where like most of the time, 90% of the time, when I've been sent samples, I've tasted them and I've liked one enough or loved one where I know that like that's something I would drink and I think that people who like what I like would like. But there are points when you get stuff when you're like, how about don't do that? You know what I mean? But I will never tell anybody that I've picked something that is good if I don't like it. That's super stupid. Takashi, you keep being amazing, Matt. Love the new video. PS local raffle for BTAC and Pappy started today. Wish me luck, everyone. Hey, enter me in that local raffle, please. Would you please? I'd like that. Christian Stevens with a super chat, $20 super chat that I missed. Oh my God, it disappeared? How did it disappear after I clicked on it? Don't do that. Now compared to the Michter's 20. Oh my God, Christian. You don't know. You don't know, Christian. This is funny. Let's try to do it. Let's try to do it right now, Christian. You're the one who sent the Michter's 20. This is so bad for baseball. Present video file. Is there one here? There it is. This is there was no audio. I did 1 ounce Wednesday. I picked the Michter's 20 out of the box. No audio. I friggin' failed so hard. Did it receive a great score? No. It was in the 9s. It was in the 9s, and there was no audio. So what I did, my mom says no sound. So what I did was this. What I did was I recorded, I put all the files together and I exported it, and then I put it on Google Drive, and I'm going to share the Google Drive file with anybody on Patreon who thinks that they can voice over the video the best. So anybody who thinks that they can watch the video and edit it, they can cut as much as they can cut of as much of the video as they want. They can cut the whole thing, but the challenge is who can voice over the video the best pretending to be me for the Michter's 20 review. And I'm going to put that on Patreon, the Google Drive link. So anybody who wants to download that video of me talking but not talking, and then do a voiceover of what I'm saying, and then I'm going to pick a winner, and they're going to get a great prize. Because I went to go edit it the other night. I went to go edit it on Tuesday night after the Bourbon Junkies went live, when I was on their stream. I went to go edit it for 1 ounce Wednesday, and I realized there was no audio. My battery died on my microphone, and I did not realize it until the following Friday. So, my bad. Anywho, Travis Cayley, thank you so much for sending that Heaven Hill 17. But congratulations to the heavyweight champion of ADHD Whiskey for the 2021 William LaRue Weller. Just a gangster of a pour. Christian Stevens, you son of a bitch. That was amazing. That was so good. The funny thing is, when you taste stuff that's really good next to other stuff that's really good, it doesn't stand out that much. But the Heaven Hill 17, the 2020 GTS, and the 2021 William LaRue Weller really stood out. And that's what I'm talking about. For the Ultimate Fighting Championship, that's what I'm talking about. You think you got the friggin' best pour, and you're willing to send 2 ounces of it? That's what I'm talking about. Holy crap. Insane pours. All right. Now that you've seen me drink the best stuff on the planet, we are going to drink the worst stuff on the planet, and then we're going to send it over to Whiskey Encore Chicharlino. This is called Hellfire Whiskey. Come on, America. This is from Brandon Sprague. Do I have an empty glass? Sort of. So I'll just pour it in there. Hellfire whiskey from Brandon Sprague. This is 50% Jim Beam white label, 50% whatever he said. Crap. Something Canadian. 2 crappy whiskeys. And then he put Reaper peppers and ghost peppers in this for 15 minutes. It can't be that hot. Can't be that hot. What do you guys think? Should I nose it before I go down the hole, or should I just taste it? What do you think? 254 people in here. This is the fire. What do you call it? Hellfire? The Hellfire whiskey. Ghost pepper and Carolina Reaper soaked whiskey. Down the hatch. I love you all. If this is the last time I speak to you, I do love you. Wow. 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 That does the whole thing in your mouth. Wow, that. Oh. I want to take you on a ride, slippery slide. Fantastic. My hands are sweating, knees weak, mom's spaghetti. I feel like my mouth is swollen a bit. Wow. Wow. I watched enough of the one chip challenge videos where I'm scared that it's going to get worse. But I feel like it's letting up a little bit. I kind of like that. That is like, wow. Brandon Sprague. Listen. Good night. It still hurts to think in my face. But listen, wow. I think there's a market for that. I think that there are a lot of people out there who would do that challenge or like would just love that. I don't know if you need an NDP or like I don't know what type of license you need for that to make that, but Dickel Tabasco should have been that. It should have been Dickel your pickle, or like Dickel your. That's a whole experience. Wow. That's an aphrodisiac. I want to make love to a bottle of Tums right now. Anyhow, wow. Eyes are watering. Tommy D. Tiny hand to huge hand. Thank you for becoming a member, you son of a bitch. Whew. I'm going to say this. I didn't do a one-chip challenge because my wife told me that I cannot go to the emergency room, and I don't want to go there. I don't want to be like in the emergency room being like, "Oh, what's that chip?" And they're like, "You fat idiot." And I'm like, "I'm so sorry." They're like, "Have you been drinking?" And I'm like, "Again, yeah, I did that too." And then they're like, "How much did you drink?" And I'm like, "Well, I had 7 people send me 7 samples. I had 7 people provide 7 samples of whiskey between 115 and 125 proof, and I picked a winner after I drank a couple of Jack Daniel's samples and a little bit of NASA Family Reserve ADHD Whiskey blend. Then I drank Hellfire whiskey, and that's why I'm here." And they would say, "You are the epitome of stupid." And I would say, "Again, that's why I'm here." So, I think that this Hellfire whiskey is probably the max that is still lingering and lovely, but also not lovely. Wow. That's amazing. I kind of like it. It reminds me of Thai food, liquid Thai food. My eyes are watering. I remember Dan and Sean saying it went away really quickly, which made me think that it was just going to go away, but it didn't. It's still definitely there. Still definitely there. Whew. Godspeed, lol. Did I miss any other super chats? I'm going to check. Oh. Oh. All right. Catch up on the super chats, but one more. Wow, don't smell it. One more Hellfire down the hatch. I drank half of it already. This second half should at least 10 more bucks in super chats minimum, please. Down the hatch. It's like it's pretty fucking crazy. This is some crazy stuff. But I also kind of like it, but I hate it. Second round of Hellfire down the hatch. Then we're gonna call it a night. I love you all so much. I feel like I drank 2021 William LaRue Weller, Heaven Hill 17, 2020 GTS, and the rest tonight. So I deserve it. I feel like gotta take the good with the bad, right? Brandon Sprague, you're kind of a dick, but I love you, and down the hatch. Second sip worse than the first. I went deep there. Wow. It should be called shit fire. Nope. This is not good. Hellfire whiskey, $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Lucas Hoppener, Dickel Burns on roids. Oh my gosh. We're good. Wow. I feel like it's already no. It feels like it's dissipating at some point, but then just comes back with a vengeance. Desander 2 for TP and milk in the next couple of days. It's not going to last that long. Wow. What in the hell did Shook drink? Dan Shook drank something? Or ate something. And then he's like, I feel like I'm high right now. I feel like I'm high. I think I'm high right now. It's kind of how I feel.
Sometimes there's things that are just too intense.
It's too intense.
Why is this so fucking hard? It's not even a big deal.
Okay. All right. I don't know why I like it. I do not like it, but I kind of like it. Don't do it. No, Tommy, you should try it. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. It's just a lingerer. I'm never going to do the one chip challenge because it's super stupid, but the Hellfire, not bad. Here you go, you crazy bastard. Thank you, Huckleberry. That's super good. B. Johnson, thank you. Fidian freaking nailed it. That was good. Butthole pucker. Apple pucker. Oh, well, it's still there and still not great. But I do appreciate. I'm not going to go through life not drinking Hellfire whiskey, right? It's a bit of a biatch, to be fair. It's still just there. And nothing here is going to help it. Nothing around. It's kind of like an electrical fire. Water doesn't work. Water kind of spreads it. All right, that's going to be it. Oh, boy. It's still not great. It's still burnt. It's still, oh, now it's getting deeper into here. That's fine. Thank you for watching. Next week will be either the welterweights or the middleweights or the light heavyweights. Not quite sure yet. But tonight, William LaRue Weller 2021 from Christian reigned supreme, and congratulations, you heavyweight champion of ADHD whiskey. Mom, I don't have bread in the garage, okay? In the garage, I have nothing but not bread. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on tuning in to Stuff and Whiskey Sunday evening for their fundraiser and their stream that's basically, wow, is my mouth and body on fire. Stuff and Whiskey to write Love on Her Arms. It's a charity fundraiser to raise awareness for mental health. And I feel like it's a phenomenal, what's the word? Wow. It's hard to think of words when you're in this state. Phenomenal cause, for sure. We all go through a bunch of like mental friggin' illness shit. And if you don't, your friends or family do. There's somebody close to you who has issues with mental health, and they are raising awareness for it and raising money to donate to a great, great cause. And I can't wait to be there on Sunday night to praise them, to thank them, and to help raise money for them. Sunday night, Stuff and Whiskey. Be there, raise some money, because we all know somebody who's gone through that struggle. And even if you don't know somebody who's gone through that struggle, there's probably somebody very close to you who's going through it and they haven't even talked about it. Love you guys so much. See you Sunday.